Pa, did you forget you were driving out to the airport with me to pick up Vicky and Tina and the kids?
No. I've got a little mystery here I was hoping you could help me solve.
Oh, yeah? What kind of mystery?
Renee, she's disappeared.
Says here she's got some business to take care of and she'll be back in the morning.
Doesn't say what kind of business, though. Nigel told me you were here early to see her. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Pa, I think this is probably something you should talk to Renee about.
I'm asking you, Clint, why would my wife take a trip overnight without telling me? All right, we had a little disagreement. We're always disagreeing about something. Oh, shoot. She went down to Texas to see Pike. Don't worry, I'm not having you break her confidence. We're going to call her and get the hell,
wait a minute.
back here.
Pa, your sister-in-law was buried today. Renee went down to Texas to pay her respects to the family.
I told Renee to stay out of it. It was none of her business.
Pike, I made a special trip down here from Llanview because I wanted to express my deepest sympathy for your tragic loss.
We don't want your sympathies, ma'am. There's nothing we want from Asa Buchanan.
Ace is your brother. You were very close once upon a time.
That time is long gone. I don't even lay claim to him as kinfolk anymore. First the flowers, then you are standing in my doorway. Now, whatever trick he is up to now, you tell him for me that it will not work.
Believe me, Pike, he is up to no trick.
Tricks are his bread and butter. It's the reason he is a wealthy man.
No, you don't understand. Asa was opposed to my sending the flowers. He doesn't even know that I'm down here.
Then you best get on back before he finds out what you have done.
Pike, it is not my way to push myself where I'm not welcome. But I have no other way of finding what the bottom of this mystery is. So I am staying in this house until I understand what caused you and Asa to stop laying claim to one another.
Bo, I'm sorry.
Sarah, what's wrong?
Look, this moment is everything I ever dreamed it could possibly be, but...
But what?
Bo, I want you, and I want this moment to happen so much.
Well, then let it.
I'm just not sure.
Is it Megan? Are you thinking about her? I told you. I explained to her exactly how I feel about you, right?
Yes.
So, do you feel guilty about that?
No.
Sarah, what's wrong? Do you want more of a commitment?
I don't know what I want. That's just it. I'm not sure of anything anymore.
I am. Trust me.
Bo, I want to make love to you. I just can't.
My old man told me never to trust a chick. I should have listened to him.
No, please, let me just explain.
Look, the one thing I want out of you is your name and why you're trying to steal these passports.
No, I'm not trying to steal anything. I just wanted to get to know you.
You think I'm stupid?
No.
You think I'm gonna fall for your flirting again? Listen, sister, you better start talking.
Oh,
never mind. Your first Now stay put. Here we go. The guy that was messing around with me this afternoon, Max Holden. Are you working for that creep?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I let that bozo go. But listen, you sister, you're gonna pay for double-crossing me.
Okay, first things first. Get yourself an agent. The agent gets in contact with all the different soap magazines. They set up interviews and they run some stories. I know, you need to start a fan club.
So, Audrey, you sound like you've been in this business for years.
Well, I learned from the best, Megan. Oh, so, you're from Philly too, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, you gonna tell me about it? I mean, I heard you're supposed to be some kind of a big, what is it, football star or something?
Boxing. I did some boxing.
Well, did you ever go to college?
Yeah, I did for a while, and then I dropped out because... What's the matter?
Oh, I know. It's not you. I'm interested. I really am. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask. It's just that... I don't know. I'm starting to get really antsy about Megan. I've got a bad feeling. I mean, hasn't she been gone with that creep for a really long time?
If you want, I'll go look for her.
Wait, just
Push your friend.
okay?
Which one? I got thousands.
Skippy, I want to apologize for being so hard on him.
He left.
Yeah, listen, could you tell me where he is? I'm not going to make any trouble, I swear.
Look, you want a beer? I can help you with that. You want to find Skippy? I can't help you.
Hey, Max.
Hey, what?
Could you?
Oh, Audrey, right? Fraternity row?
Right. Listen. I think Megan is in real trouble.
What are you talking about?
Okay, we came in here for a sandwich, and I left her alone at the bar for a few minutes, and she started talking to this really sleazy guy, and then she left with him.
What guy? Where is she?
I don't know.
Well, what's this guy look like?
Okay, he's about this tall, and he's got this sleazy, like this open shirt and these chains, and his name is
Skippy?
Yeah, Skippy. He's a really creepy guy too, Max.
What the hell is she doing with him?
I don't know, and I really tried to talk her out of it, but you know how Megan gets. I mean, you try, she sets her mind on something, you cannot talk her out of it. I mean, do you know this guy?
He's a lot worse than creepy. He's very dangerous. He's plays for keeps.
No, please, you're hurting me. God, you're hurting me.
That's nothing compared to what you're going to be feeling later. First, we got to get a few things straightened out.
I'm sorry. Please, I'm going to faint.
Hey, are you a cop?
No, I'm not a cop.
You work for the feds?
No.
Well, then why are you and your boyfriend so impressed with my passports?
I was just looking around on your desk, curiosity. I was just looking at the pictures. I'm not trying to give information to the cops. I'm not trying to double-cross you.
Oh, yeah, you're just looking for the pictures, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, and when you saw the pictures, just happened to slip into your pocket, huh? I told you to tell me the truth!
I'm sorry.
Look at how they feel nice to you, Give you a chance to come clean. What do you do, huh? What's your appreciation? Huh? You run around and lie to me. I'm gonna have to take care of you.
No, please. Just give me a chance to explain, okay? You're a decent man. I know that you're a decent man. Just please listen to me.
All right, start talking, but it better be the truth.
Okay. I tricked you into letting me come here. Yes, I wanted those passports. But I did it for love, Skippy. I'm helplessly in love.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't fair to you, and it would just kill me if you thought I was leading you on just so that
It's okay, Sarah. Look, if you have any doubts, you've got every right in the world to back off. I want you to talk to me.
I really don't know how to explain it. I mean, I don't even know where to start, though.
Well, we are not exactly strangers. We've been moving in this direction for a while now. At least, that's what I thought. Am I wrong?
No, it's just so many things keep getting in the way. I'm just not sure of my feelings anymore. I feel like everything's just spinning around me out of control. I guess I'm not very good at trusting my impulses.
Listen. There's nothing wrong with being impulsive. Amazing things can happen if somebody follows their instincts.
I'm afraid to when it comes to sex. I mean, look what happened with Cord. I just jumped right into that relationship, never thinking that he could still be in love with Tina, or that it wouldn't work out. And look what happened. I got hurt, and he ended up feeling awful.
Don't be afraid of being hurt again.
No, I'm not. I'm afraid of hurting you.
Well, don't be. I'm willing to take the risk, because I just don't think that it'll happen.
I wish I had your confidence. I wish I could just say to you, what the heck, let's just go and have a great time tonight. But you understand that I can't do that. So I think maybe you should be with someone who's more sophisticated and more confident and more mature.
Do you think you can learn this song real fast?
Well, I already know it. You haven't decided to open the club tonight.
Oh, no, we're closed. But you can sing it in Los Angeles tomorrow night if you'd like.
In Los Angeles?
Yeah, see, a friend of mine is in a bit of a jam. He's in charge of the National Nightclub Award Ceremony, and his
lead act has dropped out. You might say that he is up the creek without a singer. So I thought maybe you'd want to help him out.
Fly to L.A. tomorrow?
Tonight. See, there is a rehearsal tomorrow morning at 10. This is a big break for you. Some of the top names in the business are going to be there. There are going to be some national media people there. Your career could skyrocket while my humble little club would benefit by untold millions.
Millions?
All right, well, maybe thousands. That is, if you can fit us in between recording dates and world tours, national tours, TV appearances. Listen, here's Fred's number. He's expecting your call. You can use my office.
Oh, Rob, this is the break that every performer dreams about.
Well, you call Fred and your dreams will come true.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. My dream just turned into a nightmare.
Don't tell me you don't have anything to wear.
I can't go. I really appreciate this opportunity, but I have to say no.
I should have known trouble was brewing. When Renee was asking all those damn fool questions about Pike. But see, Clint, I never figured she would disobey me.
Oh, well, why don't you just get on the telephone and call your lawyer? Yeah, and get the divorce proceedings started. That way you can have everything all wrapped up nice and neat so she can sign it when she gets back.
The hell are you talking about? I love the woman. I don't want a divorce.
Well, then stop treating her like the ranch dog instead of like your wife. Now, you made her part of the family, so she's got every right to be concerned about the family.
I don't consider Pike and the others part of this family.
He's your brother.
And he's no good. He and that whole bunch caused me nothing but trouble and heartache. And that's exactly what Renee's gonna get.
Pa, before this bad blood developed, you and Pike were closer than twins. Now, don't you think it's about time you tell me what happened that caused you to have all this hatred stored up?
I have no feelings for Pike. And as far as his family's concerned, they don't exist.
Hi, my name's Renee. What's yours?
Rachel. Lauren.
Oh, what a beautiful name. Pike.
I'm going to the kitchen, Luann. Leave me be.
That woman's not going to leave.
She'll be gone soon enough if no one talks to her.
We don't have much, Pike, but we do have manners.
Luann, when it comes to Asa and his brood, manners don't matter.
My poor sister must be turning over in her grave.
If Jeanette was alive and able to answer that door, she'd have slammed it right in that woman's face.
Your anger's turning your heart to stone, Pike Buchanan, and causing you to speak the greatest untruth I ever heard. Your wife never slammed a door in anyone's face, and it's not like you to try to throw someone out of your home.
Luann, we have a right to grieve in peace.
You're not grieving just for your wife. You've never stopped grieving for the loss of your brother. Jeanette told me how you sacrificed a part of yourself when you and Asa went your separate ways. We were sisters, Pike. We always said what was in our hearts to each other. The way you shared what was in your hearts with Asa.
I don't want to hear his name again. You hear me?
That's a bargain I'm not willing to agree to. Unless you grant her the courtesy she deserves. She looks like a mighty good-hearted woman to me, flying all the way out here from the east to pay her sympathies. I know Jeanette would have welcomed her. Pike, I'm not asking you to make fast friends with her. Just tell her what caused the bad blood between you and Asa, and she'll be on her way.
All right. I'll do it for Jeanette.
Why don't we retire to the kitchen and enjoy some of that delicious home-cooked food our neighbors have prepared? Come along, children. Come along.
What beautiful, beautiful children. You all must be so proud of them.
As much as the Lord allows. And then some, I guess.
Pike, I haven't been married to your brother very long, and When I sent your wife and you an invitation to the wedding, I thought when you didn't show up, it was just because you were busy. I had no idea that there was bad blood between you and Asa.
There's good reason. Believe you me. You know, a long time ago, before Asa moved his family to Llanview, he tore the heart out of my family. He destroyed the life of an innocent boy who was still in his youth, still full of the promises and hopes for the future. My firstborn, Austin Buchanan.
So this Holden creep used you to get the goods on me. Is that what you're saying?
No, Max doesn't even know that I'm here. He'd be just as angry as you are if he knew.
Hey, lady, you're not making any sense.
I am in love with Max. Max loves Gabrielle. That's the woman whose passport you forged. That little boy, that's Max's son. Now, Gabrielle's a horrible woman. She's a criminal. She's trying to steal his son and take him out of the country. That's why she needs those passports. Max is desperate to get his son back, and he feels that if he can get the passports, he can keep her from leaving the country.
Well, why are you trying to steal them?
Because if I can warn Gabrielle that Max is coming after her, I can sneak her out of the country before Max finds out.
Well, why do you want to help her?
Because if Gabrielle gets out of the country, that leaves Max free. Don't you understand? Then I can convince him to love me instead of her.
All right. Don't cry. I'm getting the picture.
I really did not try and cause any trouble. Don't you understand? I was just trying to have a fair chance with Max.
Take it easy. Okay, I don't think this guy is really worth it.
No, you don't understand. He means everything to me. I can't live without him.
Look, I've been down that road before, too. It's a dead end. It'll only bring you grief. But you're a beautiful woman. You could have your pick of any man in this country.
I don't want any man. Don't you understand? I want Max. I know I can make it work out with him.
All right, don't cry. I can't stand to see a woman cry. I got some tissues here. I'll give you one.
I think you are sophisticated. And I think you're mature, and I think that you are very confident.
Well, I have a great way of showing it, don't I? I don't think anything like this ever happens to Megan.
You're not competing with anybody.
Thank you for being so understanding. I think maybe you'd be better with someone who...
Hey, don't try to get rid of me that easily. I'm stubborn. And I'm sensitive. I just always saw you as this little superwoman who was always helping everybody else out with their problems. And I should have known that sooner or later it's going to catch up with you.
Great timing, huh?
Doesn't matter. I'll take a rain check.
I'm not sure when that'll be.
I don't care. We'll take this very slowly. And we'll learn to trust one another and feel secure with one another. When the time's right, then it'll happen. And if it's not, then it won't happen. But I'm an old-fashioned guy. I love romance. Courting, flowers, spooning in the moonlight.
Spooning?
Spooning. You ain't from Texas, are you? I'm old-fashioned.
So am I. And I love romance.
Well, then let me romance you. Court you. No strings attached. We can start right now.
Okay. So, what do I do?
Just sit down. I want you to create the most romantic fantasy that you can imagine. Just think of a place that you've always wanted to go, where you always wanted to share that place with someone else.
Okay. New Orleans. Mardi Gras. Except Mardi Gras is over, so I should probably think of another
Doesn't matter. This is a fantasy. Remember?
Okay. It's night. No? It's morning. It's very early morning. And we've just been to the carnival ball, and then the breakfast afterwards with the king and the queen and their court. But we're not tired. So we decide to go to the French Quarter. And it's been raining, so the neon lights are sort of shimmering off the wet pavement, like rainbows. And we hear a saxophone off in the distance. So we decide to follow it, and we end up at a club. It's empty, except for this saxophone player in the corner just playing the blues. And you ask me to dance. And we dance and dance, keeping the morning at bay. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn.
Later. I think you should get some rest right now.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I've got some things to do.
Will I see you tomorrow?
Oh, no, you'll see me in a couple hours. And then the courtship begins.
What did Asa do to your son?
Austin was a good boy. Made good marks in school. He played sports. Could have gone on to college with a scholarship, but, well, he wanted to work. To see the world through his own eyes instead of through books and TV.
Sounds like a typical Buchanan male.
Yeah, Asa offered him a job on one of his oil rigs. He didn't even tell me he was thinking of doing such a thing.
Were you opposed to Asa giving him a job?
No, I thought it was a fine idea. So did Austin. Till his first day on the rig.
What happened?
Problem was this foreman. You know, Austin got along with just about everybody he ever met in his life, but this foreman fella, he was something else. Austin didn't take to him. He didn't take to Austin. I don't know what it was between the two of them, but they were at each other all the time, arguing on the job. They were fighting with each other in the local bars after quitting time. Well, one night, Austin was in this barbecue place having a sandwich and a beer, and this foreman fella, he sneaked up behind him and attacked him. Well, naturally, Austin had to defend himself, but I reckon he fought a little too hard, and he ended up killing the fella. It was accidental, a pure case of self-defense, but nevertheless, Austin went to prison, and he is there to this day.
Pike, what a tragic story.
Sin is what it was. Near about killed his mother and me.
I understand how difficult this is for you, but what does all this have to do with Asa?
At the trial, Asa was the prosecution's star witness. It was his testimony that caused the jury to bring in a guilty verdict and doom my boy to a prison cell.
Asa testified against his nephew?
He didn't even wait to be asked. He volunteered.
But there must have been other people who witnessed the fight. What was their testimony? I mean, didn't somebody come forward and defend Austin? If it was a clear case of self-defense, it seems to me...
You wanted to know about me and Asa, now you know.
Look, I understand how upsetting this is, and I apologize.
I think it'd be best if maybe you went back to the airport and just left us in peace.
I cannot believe that Asa would condemn a man to prison without good reason.
I couldn't believe it either at the time, but that is what happened.
But I don't understand.
All you need to understand is this. A man is born into this world with only one thing he could truly call his own, his freedom. And for a Texas boy who is used to roaming the hills and the prairies, that freedom is especially precious. I fought in the war to protect that freedom for everyone in this country. And then one day my own brother walked into a courtroom and stole that freedom from my son. Well, he has committed a sin against my family that I will not forget, and Lord knows I will never forgive.
You guys still couldn't find her?
No, we looked through the whole place.
Oh, Max, I'm really getting worried. I think you ought to call the police.
No, I got a much better idea.
You back again?
Skippy's address.
Look, man, he comes in here sometimes. I'm not his best friend. I don't know where he hangs out.
My girl is in trouble.
Hey,
I want her.
Max, take it easy.
No!
You better get that nut out of here before I call the cops.
You go ahead, then. Let me find Skippy. Come on, go ahead, tough guy.
Look, I don't know where he lives, huh? So get off my back. Look, why don't you have a drink on the house and chill out?
Megan! Oh, my God, are you all right? Yeah.
What happened? Did he hurt you?
Yeah, no, I'm just a little shaky.
We looked everywhere for you. You okay?
No, I'm fine. He just scared me.
Okay, come on. You're safe now. It's all right.
All right, let's have it. Audrey says you pulled a real number on this guy, that you pretended to be drunk and pick up on him. What the hell do you think you were trying to prove?
Nothing. I was just trying to get the passports.
What?
I heard Skippy talking to the guy over there at the bar about you. He made some phone calls to someone who obviously knew you.
So?
So he was telling him that he knew that you were after Gabrielle and Al. And then he started talking about being some kind of passport specialist. And that he was doing business with Gabrielle, so I thought that I should go to his place and check it out.
I don't believe this. This is not Fraternity Row. Skippy is not an actor who's going to ask you for a cup of coffee after the scene's over.
Son, I'm sorry. I was just so worried thinking about what could have happened to you.
No, your imagination is not vivid enough.
What happened?
Well, I found the passports. Gabrielle's new name is Yvonne Calloway, and Al's going under Philippe.
You have them?
Well, I had them, yes, and then Skip came back in with my coffee and romance in his head, or his version of romance, and he caught me sneaking out.
God, I'm not sure I want to hear this.
I gave a fantastic performance and convinced him that I was telling the truth, and then I knocked him down and ran out. But I didn't get the passport.
It's okay. It's okay. You are more important than any passport. Did you happen to hear Michael Grand's name mentioned or see it anywhere?
No, why?
Because I'm sure Michael Grand's the one having the passports made. And where's Skippy's office?
It's around the corner, First and River Street. It's faded red door in this warehouse. Why, are you going to tell Rafe about it so you can check it out?
No. I'm going to put you in a cab, send you back to the water side, and I'm going to go check it out.
No, Max, you're not.
Look, if I can find a connection between Skippy and Grand, Rafe can arrest Grand and pump him for information about Gabrielle.
You are dreaming, Max. Skippy is not going to have a list of his clients just hanging around his office. And even if Rafe does arrest Michael Grand's going to say that he doesn't know anything about this.
All right, then I find a phone number, an address, anything. I will find something to lead me to Gabrielle.
Yeah, and Skippy's clients are going to find you. If they don't find you already there.
No, you can bet Skippy's packing up right now, and I got to catch him before he gets out of town.
Max, don't.
Look, I got one chance to find my son. I'm going to take it out. Come on, I'm going to get you a cab.
No, I'm staying here.
Tell Kevin and Joey I'm chomping at the bit at the gifts they bought me. They get a kick out of that.
Vicky said last night they went on quite a shopping spree.
How'd she sound? Relaxed, happy?
Yeah, Pa, she did. She, getting away and forgetting about Eterna for a while was just what she needed.
Well, she'll forget about Eterna forever once Michael Grand and Gabrielle Medina are behind bars. You did make it a point to have her make a statement to the police about the two of them.
Well, every time I brought it up, Pa, she changed the subject. But I'm sure that once she gets home, she'll know the right thing to do. Michael and Gabrielle have gone too long without being punished.
Amen. I'll stop by tomorrow once they're all settled in.
All right, I hope you and Renee can settle this without a big fight.
Well, we'll see.
Pa?
I will handle it, son. I always thought you were the best of all of us, Pike. You and yours don't deserve the dare the Buchanan name.
Rafe and I are taking Sammi to the Catskills for the weekend. We've been planning this for weeks.
Yeah, but can't you strike up some kind of compromise? Go another weekend? I'll give you more time off.
Well, I don't know when Rafe is going to get 2 days off again.
I just don't want to see you lose this opportunity to go to L.A.
I know, it's killing me, but I can't, Rob. I'm sorry.
So I'll ask Fred if he can use you next year.
Delilah, I have a call for you in the office.
That's probably Fred. I'll take it.
Oh, no. I'll talk to him. Thanks.
Rob,
How you doing?
Well, things could be better. I could buy you a drink, but not dinner. We're closed right now.
Yeah, well, I knew about that. That's why I came by. I'd like to rent the club for tonight.
You want to throw a party tonight? Mm-hmm. Tonight?
It's a very, very private party. So if it's available, you just name your price.
That was Rafe. He was calling from the airport.
You're flying to the Catskills?
No, Rafe is flying to New York. His men arrested someone that the New York police had a warrant on, and they need Rafe to wrap up the case, which means our vacation to the Catskills is wrapped up.
Ah, he canceled it?
Well, he's not going to be back until tomorrow morning.
Which means you could go to the awards ceremony.
No, it's too late.
It's never too late. You can make that last flight to L.A. with no problem at all.
Oh, Rob, Rafe doesn't know anything about this offer, and I just can't leave Sammi.
Take her with you. It'll make up for not going to the Catskills. Maybe you'll have time to go introduce her to Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. You could even go down to the zoo in San Diego. It's a great zoo, I'm telling you. Now, do you want me to call Fred and tell him to expect you?
Oh, yes. Yes, you've talked me into it. Oh, thanks. Oh, I've got to go unpack all my ski clothes and pack evening gowns.
Good luck.
Bye.
We have delivery here for Bo Buchanan.
Max, what happened?
Nothing.
What do you mean? Did he get out of there? How'd he get out so fast?
He didn't. He's still there. He barred his door, and I couldn't push it in. Thought about blasting my way in with dynamite, but with my luck, Rafe would arrest me for destroying personal property and let the creep go.
I'm sorry.
You can't, no, not
What
there,
happened
not
to your
there,
arm?
Not there. It's nothing. Look, I called Rafe. You tell him about the phony passport so he can get a warrant?
Well, sure, but I really think that you should get your arm checked out. Make sure it's not broken.
The only thing broken is my ego. Thank you.
Why? What did you do?
I tried to break the door down with my shoulder.
Max, you have such audacity.
Look, lady, it's nothing compared to you. But trying to pick up on this guy to get over to his office? By the way, did I remember to thank you?
Well, I think that you yelled something at me.
Good. But still, I'm sorry. And thank you for going out on a limb for me.
Well, I did it for a little Al. I mean, Gabrielle has no right to keep him out of your life. I feel so sorry for him. He must be so confused being dragged from one place to the next. It's just not fair to him.
What about his father?
Well, I think his father should go get his arm checked out.
When are you going to drop this little charade?
What charade?
This pretending of yours that you don't care for me.
I do, Max. As a friend.
Megan, you want a lot more than friendship from me. Now, why can't you just come out and say it?
Mr. Grand, you asked me to tell you what's happening to the passports. Well, I'm telling you, I'm getting rid of them. Hey, you want to keep your voice down? I got 20/20 hearing. No, I don't take kindly to being yelled at. Don't sweat it. I'll make new passports for Gabrielle and the kid. I got to clear out of here first. No, holding this door for him to come back with the cops. Will you keep your pants on? As soon as I relocate, I'll come back and do the passports. I'll give you a buzz in.
I'm happy to report that I'm doing just fine without you in my life, Max. And in terms of pretending, you win first prize. This little fantasy of yours of a live-in lover called Hildy. I know that that's just your aged housekeeper.
You did a little investigating, huh? Oh, I take it you were jealous.
Listen, cowboy, you can lasso any Texas chick you want that'll have you. Obviously, nobody wants you.
Megan, did it ever occur to you that I wasn't interested in them? That you made me make up that little story?
What are you talking about?
It's like they say, all's fair in love and war. You sang such a song of love about Bo, I figured I'd sing one about Hildy.
My relationship with Bo is none of your business.
Megan, you don't have a relationship with Bo. So can we cut out the bull and get down to the basics here, like our feelings for each other?
The only feeling I have for you is contempt, and a few others that I cannot express in mixed company.
Okay. I'm calling truce here. Truce. War is over.
Fine. You go your way, and I'll go mine.
Megan, you gonna change your mind? Just a matter of time.
Welcome to the Crescent City.
I can't believe it.
Look at this. Here's some souvenirs from the Mardi Gras parade today. Some doubloons, some beads, and then some party favors from the carnival ball that we just went to tonight. I promised you romance, Sarah. And this is just the beginning. So, now the moon is setting over the mighty Mississippi, and the sun is trying to come up. So shall we dance? Try to keep the morning at bay.
Turning in early?
I didn't think you would do back till tomorrow.
That was my plan. Asa, I neglected to tell you where I was going because I didn't want to argue, but the fact is...
you went to Texas to see Pike.
Yes.
Why? When I told you not to. I told you to stay away from those people. Why the hell couldn't you abide by my wishes?
Asa, when I married you, I became a part of this family. So what happens in this family affects me, too. Now, I thought that if I could make an effort to restore some peace,
Wait a minute, hold it right there. I don't want you helping me make peace, especially with my brother. Now, you did not even know the situation. You took off here like a flash of lightning.
Asa, I understand now. Pike explained everything.
Oh, yes, I'll bet he did. What did he tell you, huh? That Austin accidentally killed a man?
Yes.
And I stole his freedom from him? Did he give you the speech about how he fought for his country, too?
Asa, I defended you. I told him that you would not condemn a man without good reason.
You're damn right I wouldn't. Austin did not kill that man in self-defense. He murdered him in cold blood. He couldn't even plead insanity because he knew what he was doing. Austin is a born killer. And I saved the family and society by testifying and keeping the likes of that behind bars for the rest of his life.
Asa, you are not going to drop a bombshell like that and just walk away. I mean, for heaven's sakes.
Look, for your sake and for mine, forget you ever had this conversation.
But can't we even discuss it?
There is nothing to discuss, Renee. I don't want the names of Pike or Austin ever mentioned in this house again. You hear?
Yeah. Austin.
Hey, Pa.
Oh, all these years I've prayed for the day that you would be home. Home where you belong.
Hey, what do you say? Can I come in? Well, hasn't changed much.
Everything changed the day you left, son.
Now Mama's gone away. I wanted to be here for the service. I really wanted to help put her in the ground. They didn't let me out in time, Pa.
It was a fine service. We sang all your mama's favorite hymns and recited her favorite prayers. But near half the town turned out to say goodbye to her.
I wanted to say goodbye.
I know. We go out to the cemetery tomorrow.
Must have had a whole room full of company, huh?
Yeah. And one person who wasn't invited, your Uncle Ace's new wife.
Why did she come here?
Trying to make peace between me and Asa. I sent her on her way. Come on out to the kitchen. We got a lot of leftover food, and you and me got a lot of leftover years to catch up on.
Yeah. Hey, Pa. We're just gonna have to wait, okay? Till I get back from Llanview.
Oh, no. Don't do that, please. Please, let it rest. Confronting Ace will cause you nothing but trouble.
I've got no choice, Papa. Uncle Ace and I have got some unfinished business.